Good morning students. Today I am going to teach you beehive and the name of the chapter is reach for the top. In this chapter students you will study about a great Indian mountaineer named Santosh Yadav who had been the inspiration for us, who had given inspiration that if you have firm determination and strong willpower and if you work hard you can get your goal, you can reach your goal in your life, and she had proved it. Students, Santosh Yadav was born in Haryana, and according to tradition in that society people preferred son, not a daughter. But when Santosh was about to get birth, at that moment, before some days, a holy man had come to her house and he wanted to bless the mother of Santosh to give birth of a baby son. But the grandmother of Santosh, who was standing there at that moment, she desired for a daughter, not for a son. Listening to this, the holy man was surprised and he had blessed Santosh's mother to give birth of a daughter. So Santosh Yadav was born there. Students, you will study in this lesson how she had struggled much in her life and how she had reached the top, and she had climbed twice Mount Everest. We will study how she had got Padma award in her life. Students, open your book, all of you, the chapter Reach for the Top, and let's see. The only woman in the world who has scaled Mount Everest twice was born in society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing and a daughter, though not considered a curse, was not generally welcome. Students, in first paragraph you are studying how the people of that society desired for sons, not for daughters. They preferred son. They thought that it was blessing if the son was going to get birth. When her mother was expecting Santosh, a traveling holy man giving her his blessing, assumed that scaled means climbed, assumed means imagined. When the holy man came and he had imagined that the mother of Santosh would desire a son, but the grandmother who was standing there desired for a daughter. You see, when her mother was expecting Santosh, a traveling holy man giving her his blessing, assumed that she wanted a son, but to everyone's surprise, the unborn child's grandmother, who was standing close by, told him that they did not want a son. The holy man was also surprised. But when the grandmother of Santosh Yadav desired for a daughter, the holy man was surprised and he blessed Santosh's mother to give birth of a daughter. Nevertheless, he gave the requested blessing, and as destiny is fate, would have it, the blessing seemed to work. Santosh was born the sixth child in a family with 5 sons, a sister to 5 brothers. Now in that family, Santosh Yadav had 5 brothers. She was the 6th child as a daughter, as a sister there in that family of her 5 brothers. She was born in the small village of Joniawaz of Rewari district in Haryana. She was born in Rewari district in Haryana. The girl was given the name Santosh, which means contentment. Contentment means satisfaction. Contentment, satisfaction. Now, when Santosh was born, her parents named her Santosh. Santosh is Hindi word and English word meaning is contentment, means satisfaction. But Santosh was not always content. Content means satisfied. She was not satisfied with her place in a traditional way of life. She did not want to follow the traditional way of life in that society. She began living life on her own terms from the start, and from very beginning she was leading her life herself in different way. How? Where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred skirts, while other girls of her age they were wearing traditional dresses, but Santosh was wearing sarks, a type of dress that the other girls were not wearing. Looking back, she says now, from the very beginning I was quite determined that if I chose a correct and a rational path based on reason rather than on religious belief or emotions. She had thought that if she was going to adopt rational path, the others would also change. Santosh's parents were affluent. Affluent means wealthy. Affluent means wealthy. The parents of Santosh were wealthy, rich. Santosh's parents were affluent landowners who could afford to send their children to the best school, even to the country's capital, New Delhi, which was quite close by, but in line with the prevailing custom in the family, Santosh had to make to do with the local village school. Students, the parents of Santosh were very rich. They could send their children to Delhi for study, but they did not send, as traditional custom was there, that the girls were not allowed to go away from their house. But according to tradition, Santosh had to study in village school, but Santosh had decided that if time would come, she would go away. So she decided to fight the system in her own quiet way. When the right moment arrived, and the right moment came when she turned 16. At 16, most of the girls in village who used to get married. Santosh was also under pressure from her parents to do the same. Students, in that society, it economic tradition, if the girls were of 16 years old, they were getting to marry. But Santosh thought that Santosh was also under pressure, but she opposed and warned her parents that without getting education, without getting aim, she would not marry. Students, today you have studied how Santosh had been the best Indian mountaineer, how he had climbed twice the Mount Everest. Introduction I have given, and you have studied how she was born in Haryana, in Rewari district, and how the people of that society did not prefer daughter, they preferred sons, and how a holy man blessed the mother of Santosh to get birth of a daughter, not a son, as according to the wish of Santosh's grandmother. Students, you have also studied how she had decided not to follow the rules, traditional rules, but to fulfill her desire to lead her life according to her own way. And while other girls of her age were wearing traditional dresses, she was wearing sarks, and she had decided that if time would come, she would leave the village, and she would go away to get education. Further, what had happened since I will teach you next day. Thank you.